What is going on, guys? It's ADASHUN here, Superhuman you, and in today's video, from one of the most beautiful spots in California, one of my personal favorite locations, Manhattan Beach, I'm going to give you guys the ultimate V-shaped torso workout. So I'm going to dive into my top 7 V-cut abs exercises because
you ain't got no gains, you ain't lift no weights.
everybody, especially in the summertime, you want to have those V-lines. Kitty Games loves the V-lines, right?
Right.
So V-cut abs are Kitty Games approved. I think it was actually rated the #1 most attractive muscle group, at least in the eyes of women. And on top of just having the rectus abdominis muscle, if you can have that really cut V-line, it's going to help you guys have a much more attractive and aesthetic physique.
This might be alright.
The first exercise is something that I call hang and contract. So it's actually going to work the transverse abdominals, and it's really going to target right here along your V. And it's a very subtle movement, and it's kind of hard to explain, so let me just show you guys how to do it. So let me jump up here. Alright, so we're going to get into a few different bar exercises. So what I'm going to do here, see how I'm kind of contracting? So it's a very subtle movement where you're going to suck in and contract your transverse abdominals. And then you're not going to go up all the way, you're going to go up about a quarter. If you can look at my torso. And then you try to control yourself throughout the entire movement. So just trying to control yourself and not swing. Like for instance, if you don't control yourself, see how I'm swinging back and forth here? So want to kind of control yourself. Let me jump down here. So swing, contract, work the transverse abdominals, and then see how that subtle little movement up focuses right on the V and the lower abs. So that's exercise #1. What I want you guys to do, just count your time under tension. So go for about 30 seconds time under tension. Don't even bother counting the reps. It's all about time under tension with this entire workout. The next exercise, we're going to get into bench V-ups. So I really did not dress appropriately for this video. I thought it was going to be way colder out here because it was like 55 degrees yesterday out here. So sorry for my attire. But what we're going to do here is bench V-ups. So you're going to pick, obviously you can do this at home, just sit on any type of flat surface, brace yourself, and then you're going to come out. And then, so the key with this is your legs, your feet aren't going to touch the ground, they're going to stay off the ground, and you're going to contract right here. So focus on contracting right here. See how these muscles kind of go up like this? And focus, just like working any other muscle group, focus on mind-muscle connection. So we're trying to work right here, lower abs, V-shaped torso area. Focus on contracting right there instead of contracting right here. So I want you guys, once again, 30 seconds time under tension on this. I suggest it's like setting up a timer. Don't even bother counting the reps. Set up a timer. Focus on 30 seconds time under tension.
A champagne glass, bring it on juice out of a champagne glass. A champagne glass. A champagne
Next up, we got the hang and twist. So once again, you need a pull-up bar for this. There's going to be a very subtle little twist. We're really going to focus right on the torso area. So let me jump up here. So remember the last one? How we're contracting. Now with this one, you can put your feet together, and there's a couple ways to do it. So one, you can have the knees up and alternate directions. And then another version, the slightly more advanced version, is without putting your knees up. So for most of you guys, just stick with the knees up version and focus once again, that mind-muscle connection right on the torso. So I recommend do about 10 reps on each side, or simply just count 30 seconds time under tension.
couple of guys who were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and
Now,
uncle."
one more on the pull-up bar, and order actually is important. There is some structure to the order of exercises that I'm giving you, because the very last one, you're gonna have a lot better results with it if you do it fatigued. So once again, pre-fatiguing and just putting these exercises in order of difficulty is gonna be really crucial for you guys, especially starting off. So this next one is pretty hard. It's just gonna be a straight hanging leg raise, but we're really gonna focus on going slow and controlled throughout the entire movement. So jump up on here, and you can do two variations. The easier one is simply gonna be to put your knees up, just like this. And the advanced version, putting your legs straight out like this. And once again, recommend about 30 seconds time under tension, do a couple sets. And before I show you guys exercise number 5, I'm gonna wrap around and show you guys this really cool view over here. I always thought this building in the horizon was really fascinating. It looks like a nuclear power plant. I don't know what in the world it is, but hopefully you guys can see that. Right, kitty gains?
She gave me my ticket, I put my Walkman on and said I might as well kick it. First class, yo, this is bad. Drinking orange juice out of a champagne glass. This is what the
Location. We got an epic sunset up ahead. I'm gonna wrap up the last 3 exercises right here on the ground. Hopefully I don't get sand all over me. So, first one is my personal favorite floor abdominal exercise. So this one is gonna be slow motion bicycle crunch. So really slow and controlled. Another thing too, make sure your feet aren't like too high off the ground. Like if you watch my feet, see how that's really high off the ground? You wanna keep your feet really low off the ground to really focus on the V. So slow and controlled, and ideally you want to go at one side at a time, iso bicycle. So one side at a time, focus on contracting, slow and controlled, and one side, so left elbow to right knee is focusing on the right. And by doing isolated, you focus on one side at a time, maximizing the time under tension. So see, I'm going nice and slow and controlled, contracting. Then we're gonna switch sides. Not the most ideal location to film on the ground, but I want to give you guys an epic scene here. So slow and controlled, right elbow to left knee.
Ooh, that way I'm living like, this might be alright.
This one is a lot of fun. It works great for the time under tension. So with this one, we're gonna do little scissor kicks, and you can do a couple different variations of this. So with this one, see how this one also is so crucial that your legs aren't very far off the ground. So you wanna go right here, because see, when I'm all the way up here, now I'm starting to contract up here, I'm even hitting my hip flexors. Try to really think about where your feet should be off the ground to emphasize right on the feet. So right here for me, and if you look at, it's all right here. So we're gonna go like 10 seconds here, then we're gonna go 10 seconds here. Then we're gonna go 10 seconds here, and you're gonna go keep on alternating back and forth. Do a couple sets of this. Woo. And you should feel it all throughout right here.
This might be alright.
Alright, last but not least, hopefully I don't break my elbow doing this on here. We're gonna do some side planks. So this one is really important, I think, to do fatigue, because doing it body weight, unless you're a complete beginner to ab training, isn't gonna be that difficult unless your obliques and the V area is already fatigued. So this one, I'm just gonna show you guys on one side. So when we're on here, this one, make sure this elbow and this shoulder is back. And then obviously we're working the one closest to the ground. So try to hold this for as long as you can. What I recommend you guys actually do is, much like I tell you guys to keep a workout log, just keep a workout log of how much time under tension you're able to hold this for. So if you can go 40 seconds, you know, the first time you do it, try to go for 45 seconds, try to keep on improving. So focus on really You're gonna feel it right here. I mean, it is right here where I feel that tension. Keep the shoulder back. Breathe nice and deep. And piece of cake. So, whew. Those are my top 7 exercises to get those killer V-cut abs, and it is so amazing out here. In fact, I'm gonna switch around the camera, show you guys how epic it is out here at Manhattan Beach. So we got the sun setting. I was thinking about shooting a video later tonight in a little lighthouse right there if we can get good lighting. Be an epic shot for a little motivational speech. Tell you guys what I'm working on. We got Kitty Gaines, the filming star. She's working on the vlogs with me. We got some killer vlogs coming your way. And got the sun setting over here. So this is like the little boardwalk area. It is absolutely beautiful. Like all these houses out here are between, I would say 10 and 30 million right along the boardwalk. So super motivational.
Almost stabbed you in the back.
I guess I almost got stabbed in the back by a shell. Whatever it takes for an epic video. Risking my life out here for you guys. So we're signing off. We're starving. We're gonna keep the videos coming every single day. So signing off from Manhattan Beach. Kitty Gaines and I are out. See you guys on the video tomorrow.
Guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I begged and pleaded with her day after day, but she packed my suitcase and sent me on my way. She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I put